Welcome back everyone to Modded Minecraft 1.7. It is like 2 a.m. right now, so I might be a little bit crazy, but I've been working on my mod, and I've added the ability to give the mobs, or pets, armor, and it's a little bit buggy still, but it works fairly well. So this supercharged onyx sword, this thing does a ton of damage, and so this little 6-heart chicken, turkey is no more, but it's okay, I have a lot more. So now, if I were to give him, I don't know, a diamond helmet, it doesn't render. I will possibly get to that eventually, but that would be a pretty big task. And you only have to give them a helmet, and in fact, I think you can only give them a helmet. That's kind of what I want. But now, look, he only took a heart and a half, so they've actually got the equivalent of a full suit of diamond armor whenever you give them just a diamond helmet. And it'll work with anything, really. So I've got a thaumium helmet here. I can, let's spawn another turkey in. And, okay, this one's got thaumium, so he only takes, I think it's 2 hearts. No, 2.5. Alright, and I've done a bit of work on the pet wand. It's still not fully functional, but you can use this to find out what they are wearing. So this guy has no armor right now, and you're supposed to be able to shift right click to take their armor off, but for whatever reason it just vanishes, and it's actually removing the armor from them. So I don't know. I'll have to work with that some more. It was working earlier, but now it's not. Alright, so it's the next day. I've gotten some sleep, and I wanted to clarify on what I've done with the pet wand so far, so I'm going to go ahead and make one. And right now, it is in a state that does nothing. And you can hold shift and right click to change its state. So now it's in armor mode. And again, that's in talk mode, which NC means not coded. It doesn't do anything yet. And then there's carry mode, which I'm thinking might be used to carry them around as an item. Or somehow, I haven't decided yet. So right now, armor mode is the only one that does anything. So if I come over here to the sheep, which I was suggested to name Rasputin, so it says he has no armor. So I'm going to go ahead and give him a diamond helmet, and you can use any helmet, even modded helmets. I think I covered that. And currently it does not render. I am working on that, but you can right click on them with this to show that they are wearing a diamond helmet. And the ideal is that you could shift and right click to remove it and get it back, but unfortunately it is not giving it back at the moment. I'm going to have to look at that and figure out why that is. It was working earlier, but now it's not. So I don't know what the problem is. Alright, so I've got everything ready to make a chop golem core here. And, okay. I was worried it had trouble finding the jars for a second. And I don't think I've shown Arcane Infusion on this series, but I have done it before recently. This is only a minor instability infusion, but I don't have anything to help with instability on here. I mean, I haven't gotten any heads, and I haven't made any candles or anything. So we got our golem animation core chop. Alright, so let's see, I think I put the columns here, and I don't know when I'm going to set this up. It might be a day or two. Oops, I didn't mean to place you. See, I think I remember how to make the bell to pick them up. Yeah. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention is earlier today when I logged on, I was wearing all my Thaumcraft armor like this, and I thought, oh, I'll just, jump down here like I always do. I missed hitting the air sigil and I died. And when I went down there, all that was there were the 2 rings that I had equipped in my ring slots. So I guess there's a bug with the current version of Baubles or something. I don't know. But anyway, I decided to take those off for now until until that either gets fixed or I figure out what I did wrong. And in my spare time, I'm just kind of getting ready to fight more withers. I'm making a suit of fully enchanted diamond armor, and I made this sword, which I named the Witherbane, and I gave it Smite 5, which is very effective against withers. And this is a supercharged onyx sword that I decorated to look pretty cool. And the sword pedestal does emit a redstone signal whenever it has a sword in it, so I don't have to stand on a pressure plate to swap out my full armor suit. And I don't know why, but this thing is not working that well. Either I don't understand how the cursed earth works. Maybe you have to be like really close to it. Because it seems like when I'm up there, it's not really working. But when I'm down here, or when I'm pretty close to where they spawn, it works fairly well. And you can see over there, I've started building the Elven Gateway core. There's a few more things I need, including another star, which is one reason I'm making that suit of diamond armor and everything. Yeah, no, they're really falling, so I don't know. I guess you have to be really close to where they spawn. I'm definitely going to want another regen chaos gem before I fight the Wither, and maybe put strength on it as well. And I may give myself the regeneration rune since gas tiers are so hard for me to get. They do cost 3 gas tiers per level, and you can put up to 2 levels, so that would be 6 gas tiers, but it basically creates an item that acts like an infinite regeneration potion with a cooldown on it. So very useful to have for fighting withers. Oh, there goes the backup. I wonder how that's going to affect the recording. I did learn how to change where it backs up the files and changed it to my hard drive so it's not eating up the space on my tiny SSD. And I'm also recording to the hard drive, so hopefully that's not a problem. Alright, it has been about 5 days since I last recorded, and I was just looking at my video list and noticed that episode 20 had just gone up. Oh, holy cow, man. It's 4th of July right now, and people are shooting fireworks, and they're very loud, and I apologize if it sounds like there are gunshots going off. Alright, so what have I done? I made this little contraption here to automatically grind ores. And let's see if I can explain this somewhat. I've got the regular quartz grindstone here. And this is a robotic arm from Factorization, and I did spawn this in. I searched and searched, and I could not find any dark iron. I don't know if it's just not there, or if I was really unlucky. Let's see. This thing is fairly expensive looking, I think. I mean, I could make it pretty easily if I could find dark iron. But what I have here is a comparator, which basically tells if there's anything in here at all. And since that over here, and it's been a while since I built this, I can't remember why there's a repeater here specifically instead of just a redstone line. But right here we've just got a comparator clock, so it's a comparator in subtraction mode, I believe. Yeah, it says that in Waila. And that will, whenever this piece of redstone dust is on, it will just turn itself on and off like every tick, and that will power the arm. Okay, I think that little burst of fireworks is done for now. So it looks like I've got some iron dust in here, and I don't quite remember everything I was doing. I did just edit what I've recorded. I did pump a bunch of oil, which is what these drums are for, or why they're here. They're all full of oil, all 256 buckets each. And let's see, I'm still smelting some at the infernal furnace, right? It's literally been 5 days since I played on this world. Since I recorded 3 episodes in a row, and I felt pretty good about what I'd done, so I just kind of left it alone for a while. Haven't worked on my mod much. I did fix the bug that prevented you from removing a pet's armor. And where do I keep my pet wand? Here we go. So let's see, this is Rasputin, and this is a sheep that I lost before. I think I'm gonna recolor him and rename him something. So let's see, you have diamond helmet, you have nothing, so if I shift right click on you, it gave me the diamond helmet back. Okay, and we can also enchant diamond helmets, and that will the enchantments do have an effect for the pets. I've tested putting, I think, both protection and thorns on them, and it did reduce the damage, and it hurt me when I hurt them. So, was this the only helmet that I had? I was thinking I had another helmet somewhere, but I can't remember. Well, I'll worry about it later. I'll just give him this one back, and before we go to fight a wither or anything, I'll give him an enchanted helmet if I can, so we will have the best protection possible. I don't know if, like, even if they had diamond armor, if they would survive or not. I'm really not sure. So, the server I've been playing on has been switched from the Direwolf 20 mod pack to the Tekkit mod pack, and the first video is already up, and possibly the second by the time you're seeing this. Not sure how the scheduling is going to work out for that. So there's some mods on there that I haven't played with before. Overall, there are fewer mods than the Direwolf 20 pack, which is okay. And I don't think I'm going to do much else on this episode. I was kind of thinking of doing the Golem tree farm, but I want to dedicate an episode to that. Since I've already got 10 minutes of video here, I don't want to do anything else here. What else is there to talk about? I honestly don't know. I need to see if there's a better way to power the semi system. This vibration chamber ran out of fuel a very, very long time ago. so I still haven't gotten moved to the ME system entirely. Wow, I'm out of space here. Yikes. I'll just throw the bow in here. And no, there won't be any fireworks in the next video, I promise. I will wait for them to stop. I'll just put that pipe sealant in here. I guess I could show the oil pump, in case no one's ever seen what pumping oil on Minecraft is like. Just got a Buildcraft pump here, and why does it say error up there in the redstone engines? I don't know, that's kind of weird. And I've got stone fluid pipes, which are just stone pipes crafted with pipe sealant. And then I had the barrels below here. And this was a big oil well. It came up about to this platform and comes all the way down here. Look at this. This whole sphere was full of oil, and now it's still like 2/3 full. So that's probably all the oil I'm ever gonna need. Hey, actually, the applied Energistics system could accept Buildcraft power, I assume, so I could just start refining the oil and use that to power the AE system. I should really light up this area more. And I could also maybe make a magnum torch. I don't think that affects cursed earth spawns. I believe I tested it earlier, but it's been a few days, so my memory's kind of hazy. My memory's always hazy. What am I saying? There was an NEI update, and 4 Botania updates that I last played, and I was using a beta version of Applied Energistics for some reason. I thought I had upgraded to the stable, but I had not. I'm still running 1.7.2. I don't know when I'm going to upgrade to 1.7.10. I think I've never had to upgrade a mod pack's Minecraft version before, so I don't know what the best way to go about that is. Do I just need to make a list of the mods and kind of check them off as they update, or would a 1.7.2 mods possibly run in a 1.7.10 environment? That could happen. I've heard that some mods that were designed for 1.6.2 work just fine in 1.6.4, so it might just be a bit of trial and error involved. Alright, some oh, here's the other helmet. Silly me. Alright, and I actually do want to test one thing here. I'm going to fill up my inventory and remove Rasputin's helmet. Okay, oh, good, it did drop it. That's what it's supposed to do. I didn't see any reason why it wouldn't. I wrote a function to do this kind of thing. It basically says, try to add this item to the player's inventory. If that fails, just spit it on the ground. And the error that was causing it to not drop the helmet is, for whatever reason, an entity's armor is stored as item stacks, but the stacks have a stack size of 0, so when you try to drop that in the world, it just disappears. So I had to set the stack size to 1, and that fixed the bug. So I'm going to put this helmet, I guess I'll put it in this chest since my miscellaneous chest is full. Yeah, I really need to get the semi system going properly. What does it cost to make a refinery? I cannot spell today. Pretty much the same as it's always been. Oh, what's this? Item panel sorting? What is this? I don't know, but it's exciting. Group items into the same mods. Oh. What? Okay. So, can I input the name of a mod now? No, it still doesn't work. Can I put it in without the @ sign? No, it's still broken. So, for example, let's see if we can find Botania stuff. BiblioCraft. Okay, and here's the start of the Botania blocks. Let's see if we could find one that was added later on. Glimmering flowers? Abstruse platform. Smoky quartz. Oh, yeah, I think it is grouping stuff by mod now. See how it's jumping from 440 or 443 to 689. But then if I go to... Oh, it's even showing the items next. Yeah, and then it hops back to 444. Nice, so it's sorting stuff by mod now. Now that I've clicked on that option. Let's see. You can also sort by item ID default, which I guess would be like it was before. Item damage, display name. Okay, let's leave it sorted by mod. I like that. Are there any other new options? Search mode. Huh, there's a regular expression search mode? Wow. Profile recipes, I don't know what that is. Okay, so unfortunately we still cannot input the name of a mod. Our subset's working though. Okay, alright, you can, but you have to have the mod dot and then the mod name. So I could do @mod.botania. Okay, you've got to enter the full name, not part of the name. Okay, so he's got that kind of working. So that's good. That's going to be a big help. Alright, so I think this episode has probably gone on long enough on my own time. I'll start refining this oil. That's not really anything too weird. I mean, I'm sure I've done this before. You just make the refinery and you pipes the oil in and then you pull it out from this little front side here. And you have to give it Buildcraft power, of course, so I guess a combustion engine or something. We'll figure it out. And so don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of my videos, and leave a like or a comment if you want to. You know how YouTube works. And I will see you next time, where we will be setting up a golem tree farm, most likely. With no fireworks.